going to give you a brief demonstration today of the RP800 ribbon printer and software available through Howard Imprinting. The first feature of the software I want to show you is at the bottom of the screen. These are logos that are provided with the software. If you'd like to use any of these logos in your ribbon setup, simply put your mouse on the logo like I'm doing on the baby feet and double click. You'll notice how it appears in the design screen above. Then with my mouse I have the ability to position that anywhere I would like within the design screen. I also have the ability to resize that by going to the lower right hand corner, and I can make it taller, wider, and smaller, whatever I'd like to do. Next to that you'll see the little box I've clicked on. I'm going to double click on that box, and that's going to open up the format text box. This is where we're going to type in what we'd like to say, and we're going to type in Maria's baby shower. And below that you're going to see the word font. The way we design the software is any fonts that are on the computer you install the software on will show up within the program. Any language that you have on your computer will show up within the program. So all you have to do is click on the little drop down arrow and you can scroll through the fonts or languages on your computer and choose them right from here. We're going to choose curls, and if we want to make it bolder you click on the bold button. There's an italicized button and an underline button right below the font. The next feature is called center text. If I keep a check mark in that box, it's going to do just what it says. It's going to automatically center the text to the width ribbon we want to print on. If you don't want it centered, remove the check mark. The next feature is called fixed size. If I put a check mark there, the way we've designed the software is it's going to bring that font on the ribbon proportionately correct size for that width ribbon. If you'd like it to be smaller or larger, next to it you see where it says 100%, you can choose 50%, 80%, 110%, so you can make the font larger and smaller, but it will still keep it proportionately correct, so it won't make it taller or wider by using this feature. We're just going to say OK, and you'll notice Maria's baby shower, centered, proportionately correct, right next to the baby feet. Now we're going to print that, so we'll go up to the print button, which is in the upper left hand corner. Here it's going to tell me how many copies. We're just going to say 2, but we could do that all the way up to 1,000 copies if we wanted to. We're going to say OK. Now we're going to go look at the printer, and you're going to notice it start printing, and it's going to be printing Maria's baby shower with the baby feet in white. The reason it's in white is because we've installed white foil in the printer. We have 17 different colors of foil available to print on the ribbon. Now we're going to show you a couple other features, so we'll scan back over to the software. I'm going to clear the screen, so there's a clear button, just say clear all, yes. There's my text box, I'm just going to slide that over. I'm going to show you how to import an image. Let's say the logo that you want to use did not come with the software, or it's a corporate logo. You go to the top of the screen where it says add an image, double click, and it's going to open up a screen, and you can pick whatever image you want. Go on your computer and find it and say open. And there's our Howard Imprinting logo. Again, I can use my mouse and I can move that around and position it anywhere I'd like. I also want to show you how to rotate the logo. Just simply double click the logo, and then we're going to highlight the 0. We're going to rotate that 270 degrees and say OK. And you notice how it just rotated the logo. I can go to the lower right hand corner as I did with the baby feet and make it bigger or taller. Now I'm just going to go on my text box, I'm going to double click, I'm just going to type in the word Howard. The next feature I want to show you is called vertical. Maybe you don't want to print horizontal on the ribbon, but you want the letters to go vertically for an award ribbon or something like that. Click on the vertical button, and it's going to automatically, with a click of the mouse, print vertical down the ribbon. So I'm going to say OK. Well, I'm going to leave it fixed size. We'll leave it fixed size, vertical, and centered. So we're going to use all 3 of those features. Say OK, and notice how it's centered on the ribbon, vertically, and proportionately correct. We'll go over to the printer icon. We're just going to say print that once, so we're going to go look back over at the printer. And you'll notice Howard Imprinting logo, and then the word Howard coming vertical down the ribbon. Now we're going to go right back over to the software one more time. I'm just going to put my mouse on the word Howard and double click. And remember when I said you can keep it proportionally correct but make it smaller? We're going to say, instead of 100%, we're going to say 50%. Say OK. Notice how it's still centered, it's still proportionally correct, but it just made it 50% smaller. Go up to the printer icon, Just going to print that once. We're going to go look back over at the printer, and you'll notice that the logo and the word Howard is still vertical, centered on the ribbon, just like I mentioned. Hopefully you like some of these features. If you have any more questions or anything on the imprinter, give us a call.